13 love, 13 wisdom, 13 knowledge, and 13 respect. 13 to them Naga serving eyes. Do you see them serving eyes? Mama, he talking about some serving eyes. Y'all know it's storytelling time, right? You know what time it is. What's up? This is boy, the super son, the super man. What it bees like. Since I was on Twitter talking about females and stuff like that, because I had got the reason I do stuff when I do stuff on Twitter is because I have answered a lot of emails and a lot of females are asking about makeup, high heels, and all this kind of stuff like that. So I be just redressing things that people ask me. A lot of people don't even know this, and then some things I just go ahead and throw out, like the Parliament in the UK and all the good kind of stuff like that. But I said I was gonna tell this little another part of another not a creation part of a story, but part of the fall of man. The fall of man. Y'all know when I do that too, that's Johnny voice. Somebody voice asking or somebody in the audience that don't know who's not supposed to get the jewels I'm dropping or the parables or parallels I be dropping or whatever, they can't see that because it's not for them. They haven't raised up in the vibrations yet. But others out there be catching on. A lot of y'all out there, y'all know who y'all are. Some of my cousins, brothers, and sisters, and all this stuff. Y'all be like, y'all on point. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna spit it to you like I'm gonna spit it to you. You ready to be spit at? Let me stop. Okay, let's do this. Let's call this the fall of man. First, let's talk about Satan being casted out. Y'all ready for these stories? I'm gonna tell you like I'm gonna give it to you like nobody else can give it to you. And people like some think I make stuff up because we didn't make stuff up, as in we made stuff up with the clay and the dirt and everything else. We made you up, but you don't hear me though, do you? Because I'm gonna make it up, but I'm not gonna make it up. It's gonna be the real deal that you don't know about. That's inside the parliament that they have this information. Check this out. You was told that there was the creator created these children all over the planet inside this fishbowl we call Earth, right? The most beautiful, adoring creation was Satan or Shaitan or Shannon. Just use the name, you know what I mean? Sarah, whatever you want to call her. But it was Satan. Satan was the beautifulest creature in the earth. We also know that the best looking female out here, or the best creation is the female. That's the most beautiful thing. So Mama created her daughters out here, because it was Mama created the daughters out here, and all her daughters are some beautiful, sexy, beautiful women out there in the oceans or the haven, or you call heaven, out there in the ocean, that oceanic, the deep blue seas, or deep water seas, or that murky water. You know, Mama seen the dolphins or the little woman out there in the ocean, out there getting a little tan on, listening, singing in the sun, playing a little harp and stuff and the music. That stuff. They go back down in the haven or the ocean or whatever. You know, that's what they did. But while Mama is still creating other things on the planet, her first creations, they got jealous. Like, Mama, you're not looking at us. Them seven seas, or them seven. You know what I mean? Them seven ones that's trapped. Like look at the movie The Mermaid. Them seven that was trapped. Them seven first Sayatans or Shayatans or however you want to call it. You see them trapped. They was out there in the ocean and they're like, Mama, look at us, Mama. And Mama keep getting them pearls from the ocean. They love pearls, don't they? Mama kept dressing them in pearls, giving them diamonds to her little girls and all this kind of bull crap like that. They loved it. They love shiny things out in the sea. They love doing all kind of stuff out in the sea. They had the whole sea to themselves. Could go on other dimensions out there in the sea. Right? Can you see where I'm going with this? But some got jealous, like, Mama, why you always been doing that with them? And the oracle comes say, mind y'all mama's creating now. That's the oracle, is the whale. And they say, well, yeah, da, 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 da. They always want to be seeing. Mama say, I can't deal with y'all. Y'all get mad. They get mad at Mama say, well, if you don't be mad at her, we're gonna start stabbing your other fish, your other creations. And they got to do the tribe and stuff, start killing stuff and doing bad stuff. And Mama like, look, y'all my daughters. I love y'all to death, but y'all get on my nerves. I'm gonna have to cast y'all out. When you go fishing, don't you cast out a net? Once you cast out a real Ra, you cast it out, right? So mama had to cast Satan out. The best creation, the beautiful creation, that sexy mama creation, that body. Cast you out into hell. Get your monkey ass out of here. No, mama, don't do us like this. But they had to get cast out. Because there was a beautiful, sexy mermaid. Mermaids. You know what I'm saying? They came in that womb of the dolphin. Sea man. But got cast out of the ocean or cast out of heaven onto the land. The sun is called Hell, right? I mean, the sun is called Helios, right? Is that the proper name for the sun? Solar Helios? Because we watch the Helios text of the Bible, the Biblios text is the Helios text, which is the sun, chronology of the sun, right? It burns up in hell, ain't it? When you ain't got all your water inside your tissues, inside your body, you start catching hell. You start catching float, just like a fish out of the water. You start flip-flopping, don't know where to go. Oh, it's hot out here. Because hell burning you up, ain't it? You cast in the hell, ain't you? You want to come back into heaven now, don't you? Mom, I want to come back in the water. You can go swimming, but you can't stay down here. You can't go. Because you can go swimming, but you can't get inside that different dimension in the waters. Because water's got different dimensions, right? You know this, right? And water can change different fragments and everything, right? See, they can come jump in the water, but they can't get into that different dimension. Because it's the higher dimension, they got cast out. See, there's what... How shall I say this? In this hell on this land that these women have filled, mama still love a woman and stuff. You know, she still loves Satan. She loves her devils, because the devils are the devil, right? And the devils just acted bad. They got their own kingdoms out here, all around on the 7 continents. They running their kingdoms. And they supposed to be the wise ones. So they got all the other daughters coming on the planet. All other seamen or mermaids or mermans coming on the planet too. They supposed to be in charge of the whole queendom, keeping everything right. Because they are daughters, gods, or goddess. Because God is an abbreviation of goddess. Priest is an abbreviation of priestess. Before there was a he, it was a her. You see what I'm saying? So before that he, it was a she. You see what I'm saying? The fallen man is woman, the world man. It's the woman. She's the world man. It ain't no man that fell. It was the woman that fell. Because she was a high stature throne. She was a inheritance. And she supposed to got inheritance to the land. And all the lands are named after the woman, the fish man, the fish lady, the sea man, the sea woman. Her, Satan, the devil. She was beautiful. But there's jinns out here in the air that was floating around out here before she came out the water. And these jinns are the spirits that been on the planet. And you was told to stay away from these jinns. Some call them demons. Different kind of angels of light. But this Satan, this woman, she didn't listen. She want to be still adored. Like the movie, like the Sleeping Beauty or whatever, looking in the mirror and stuff. And every time she look in the mirror, that mirror gonna tell her something different. Starts making us all getting old and ugly. So she started hating herself because she looked into that mirror. That mirror gonna make you keep being somebody that you don't supposed to be, and you're gonna keep trying to be somebody you're not. That's what they did. They had a baby. The woman's supposed to choose the man. The man can't even choose the woman. But in the world like today, well, down there, the pimp, the woman choose the pimp. Same thing. Choosy Susie. She can't make up her mind because she always going to choose something. So she choose what man she want to sleep with or whatever in her queendom. The man wasn't in charge. No way. He's nobody. He's a slave. They slaved the man. Yes, the man was the first slave. The man was a little bitch boy. The woman treated the man bad. She whipped the motherfucking ass. Come here, Johnny. Pow, kicking in the nuts. The woman was mean. The woman was mean. The woman used to make the man babysit all over the planet. They was the babysitters. Woman have a baby? Come here, I want you tonight. No, the woman, I love you, queen. I love you, queen. Everybody love the queen. Do anything the queen say. Just like a queen bee. And she pick whatever man she want to sleep with. And then they have a baby. Go babysit, boy. Why go out and have some fun? She wasn't doing her womanly duties, giving the milk for the babies and stuff. Know what she did? She told the man put the little baby on his little chest. He ain't got no breast. He ain't got no milk in the baby. The baby's like a shit. That baby get calcified. So he dies down in DNA strands and keep falling down. This starting to get rolled around the planet because all these little deformed children being created because they ain't got no breast milk because the woman don't want to see her breasts fall down. Today too, do it. So the man got to come with some kind of contraptions and create some kind of way to give milk to the baby because he ain't got no milk. The woman ain't got no milk. They got to try to steal some milk from one of the women when she sleep or something, try to put some magical spells on her, but she's powerful. So they trying all kind of things to feed the babies and stuff. Babies just crying. Woman don't care. She out doing her thing, looking in the mirror still, going around looking in the mirror in a trance. That's when now you got baby bottles out here because the man created them baby bottles to try to feed these babies. Sometimes you took the baby and just put them under the little, in a cave and put it on a little goat milk. And you got some little them pictures out there in what do you call it, Romies or something out there in Greek, drinking baby milk and stuff. That man was just trying. He trying. He in love with women. He like, I love woman. Today, man would do anything to try to be with a woman, won't he? He'll jump a building, try to look at me, peer pressure. He like to do it on Mad TV. Look at me, look at me, look at me. She like, look at me. She look at me. She looking in the mirror. I ain't looking at you, fool. He acting a fool like that. But that's woman. She ran the world. She's the daughters of Earth. She is the goddess. She's the priestess. She's the wise one. Man couldn't do nothing. The man was a writer, a scribe and stuff. It was the woman that whispered in his ear, told him what to write. That's what Sachet told Tahuti. He had no knowledge. It was the woman, the wise one. But when this word got around at this cycle, before this last cycle came, word got around to Big on my mama when they came back. And she said, taking a trip around the whole ocean. Big on my mama come back, send her watchers and her other sons and stuff like that. Say, go check on them, see what's going on. They said, oh, it's hell out there. Your daughters is tripping. You what? My daughter's what? Knock them down some more. Take their soul out of them. Put them down now. And so woman fell all the way down. The fall of man. Because man means woman. Don't think man means a man. Man means woman. Always has been and always will be. You going by the terminology of today. I'm going by etymology. You don't hear me though. So there's a rule in the universal laws called karma. See, because nothing is permanent. For every beginning, there's an end. So for every end, there's a new beginning. So Mama said, these last 6,000 years, we got to do something because woman has failed. She's the fallen man. Karma has to be replaced. So we got to give these boys, these men, a chance to redeem themselves and da. So everything was a matriarch at first. Then it went to a patriarch. So the man started saying, oh, they treated us bad. We're going to take over. Now some of the men start fighting each other. That's when a lot of wars start breaking out from the men fighting each other because they want to try to take the place of that woman. Since the woman has fell from grace, she's the fallen man, and forgot, took the knowledge, took the mind away from her, took some of her DNA strands down, and she had to drop down. Now she's just like a little old servitude. And so the man started rewriting stuff and changing stuff up. You go around, you don't see nothing but woman statues. It was always woman knowledge and everything. So they took all the woman goddesses and started changing the name to man gods. See, the man started doing it like, well, we got the right to do what we want to do. They ain't supposed to did that part though, but they did it anyway. They put on dresses to be like the woman. And they're like, we want to be woman too. So they got 100 in the butt and all the kind of bullshit like that. You know what I mean? You know, that's when they started tripping too. But a man only can rise as high as a woman. And if the woman has fell down, that's on the highest the man can go. So he can't get no high DNA strands because he can't go that high until the woman start rising back up. And she's on a punishment. She's been cast out. She have fell down. She have to redeem herself, the redeemer. She have to be redeemed. But somebody like me who is 9 and 13, who is Amun-Ra, which means you are Amma, son, come here to raise the daughters up. Because once I raise the daughters up, then the man get pulled up too. Aha, you see how it works? Mirror image, baby. Let's go ahead a little further. These men now got control of these women. Make them treat bad. So they start rewriting books. And they call them the Biblios book. The chronology of the son. And start changing everything from a she to a he. Took all the woman goddess names out and made them curse it. It was Jezebel. There was this, no, some of those Jezebel, but you know, because Jezebel's the one who want to adore herself all the time and put makeup on her face and all that bullshit. You know, that's why today women put on high heel shoes because they have fell down so low. They try to put their heels back on and think they're high again, but you're still low. You're just off the ground, ain't connected to mama, like trying to redeem yourself. You high up in the air, but you double in the bitch. You feel what I'm saying? And when you put the makeup on your face, that's called Jezebel, because all these are considered pores on your face. These pores on your face brings in the ether and the spirit and the air to help redeem yourself from mama. This pores sends air into your eyeballs, send energies and information to your eyeballs, information, energy to your brain. All these pores on your face are the sensitive, most sensitive pores around your face that sends information to your brain to redeem yourself. They try to make you whole again. But you don't want to be whole, you want to be a whore. Because one who dresses up herself in all that mascara, like my cousin now, I need to say, mascara you. Because the jinn told you you're not who you think you're supposed to be. You just you keep trying to make yourself better and you hate yourself. And when you put all that makeup on, that so-called art all over your face, that means you attach to that stuff to be who you're not. And if you can't let go of that, you're not enlightened, because enlightenment comes from the light pores come out your body, from the enlightenment inside of your body. You have to let go of that attachment to makeup, attachment to high heels, attachment to weave, attachment to all that nonsense that they be doing if you think you're a chosen few. See, because majority of the people around the world is not chosen few. I can take you some parts of Africa and some parts of over there. You got people around here with big giant lip plates in their lip and all that kind of stuff like that. Them is not the chosen few. That's why I told you go high amongst people that look like you but not you. So everybody think everybody the same, and it's not the same. There's only a chosen few of Hebrew Israelites. Heru. Asar, Asat, and Heru. But you ain't hear me though, do you? The woman had fell so low. So the man don't change stuff up to treat her real bad. He's treating her better than she treated him now. Since she was able to pick any man she wanted to be, he started, I want 7 wives. Because he want all the women that he want to dog them all back out. That's why he wants 7 wives, because there was 7 women that failed. 7 shaitans, 7 satans, 7 divas. What you call the devil. Which is Satan. The fall of man. The most beautiful one. You think a man was beautiful? No, it was the woman. She runs the world. Yes. So man, since she fell down, she's fell down. That's man said, let's make her say she come out real. She fell down from grace. She fell down. She fell down to lower self. That's the real stories, and people don't believe it. And that's why you want stuff out here. You want to be attached to weave and stuff, because you remember you used to have that long, beautiful hair like a mermaid down to your feet. But you start being a seducer. Listen to that jinn whispering in your ear and start seducing man. And when you start seducing man, man started falling with you. Man got even worse. You wasn't teaching man nothing. Man at the building still trying to build you all kind of stuff. Like, look, I'm gonna build you this, baby. Can I be? And she like, no, I want him today. You know, because a woman, there's no such thing as a divorce unless the woman sleep with another man first. No, she only can get divorced because her body's a sacred temple. You sit by a woman, back in the day, you sit by a woman and that was like a Teletubby. TV, you know where they get Teletubby from? They come out the Parliament area too. Teletubby was a TV screen, like a TV screen, of the woman information back into the seas. Because this was the womb, and the womb was considered the same as the ocean, where everybody sit around at nighttime and watch her belly. And listen to the stories, what's going on in the womb. All kind of sound, like that sonic sound they put on your baby when your baby pregnant and stuff. You heard that same sound of the whole ocean by everybody sitting around there meditating, watching the woman belly, getting information from Big Armor Mama of the most highest seas. When you talk about the highest seas, high seas? I said the highest seas. But you didn't hear nothing I said yet, did you? Women have fell so low, to this day, the sun comes back to resurrect them back up to Zion. But you listen to Zionists, and they're not Zion. They're acting like they're Zionists, trying to act like they're experts, but they're experts to keep you down because they don't want to see you rise back up. And you think you're wise now, but you're not wise because you lost all your information. You was the smartest person on the planet, but you lost it because you wasn't acting right. Because what you created all these demon cells out here on the planet, all these demon seeds. It was you, because you fell from grace and you wasn't paying attention no more. You started doing everything wrong instead of everything right. So if you read your good books real good, you will see that duh. Because that duh is the Most High, which is Amma. And that's why duh has so much love for his woman, his daughters of Zion. And he's trying to get them back right. And then a son comes back and try to tell him to get back right. And you call him Ahaya, Hashem, Yahshua. which is the 13th. I'm not. I'm just a son. I'm Amun-Ra. That's all. 12 tribes makes one 13. Anyway, this is why the Most High love his daughter so much, and he's always trying to tell them you got to get them daughters back right. It's about them daughters, getting the daughters back right. But you want to be Jezebels and try to put all the makeup on and keep seducing the man. And when you seduce the man, that's why you got punished, because you did everything wrong that was wrong with you. You teasing the man, you giving temptations. To this day, a single woman would try to go mess with a married man because she see that he got a family and something stable. She like, I remember I had everything to a kingdom. I'm gonna take her place. That's seducing. You still got that Jezebel spell from that jinn that's on your back. That's a demon that's within that you got to get rid of. You got to ask for forgiveness of yourself. You got to ask for all forgiveness, but you ain't gonna get it. You know why? Because you got dirt on your face, and you can't receive no ether, no prana, no energy through your face, your cheekbones. That's what called the high cheekbones, because that's when you're the most highest, when you bare-face it. Oh, I'm gonna make it bad, but the truth hurts because it's true. You put all that stuff on your face, you're not getting the information and energy. When people have sleep paralysis, it's an old sea hag, right? Old sea hag, right? An old sea hag, right? And she comes in all dark black, right? And you can't move. It's a sea hag, right? Because it's the high priest of the underworld. When you're having good dreams and good quickenings, and it's a high spirit, it's always a old lady, right? Old high lady, right? Another whole high priest, right? Why it's always a female? But you don't get it though, because of your God, it's going to be females. Yes, there became some after that to make some males to be protectors and stuff, because they're the sons. But when you talk about dealing with the Most High, the Most Highs, dealing with the female. Man, God ain't got no sex, man. Man, it's you don't know who I know. You listen to new age information out here. I tell you about the womb. Man, but we living in duality, man. We living in duality, 13. You don't know what you talking about, man. You talking about a left and a right. Up and down. In and out. That's still all inside one womb. That's the left arm, right arm. Left leg, right leg. You still living inside one womb of my big alma mama. You got 4 hearts, 4 chambers of your hearts. North, south, east, and west. And you got to get them all balanced. Because they're going to come from the north side, going to come from the east side, going to come from the west side, going to come from the south side. You got to get balanced back to 0 point. And that 0 point is going to be cardinal point. And you went out too far and you fail. And you around here still thinking that you know something, but you don't. Because you got a heavy heart in your heart. And then my woman still can't rise up when I try to come to them blood raw to try to help them rise up. They go outside grocery stores, and first thing they see is a magazine. And in that magazine, it's got a bunch of pages to make them go to another illusion. But the word magazine is a military magazine would put bullets and weapons in there to destroy you. Lead, poison. What are you talking about, 13 magazine on lead? Magazine is the military clip that you put inside the rifles. AK-47s, M16s. M30s, Uzi 22s, 9mm clip. It's a magazine. So you got magazines all over your stores over giving you illusions to put holes in your soul. All these magazines are nothing but dangerous bullets to put holes in your soul from every time you turn that goddamn page. Oh, you still don't get it, huh? And when they putting holes in your soul for looking outside of yourself at these magazines and these false illusions, because the people have been brushed up and they fake. What happened when something that got some holes and you throw it out in the ocean water? What happened to it? Sinks down to the dark, deep abyss. You can't float because you're not whole, baby. You can't hold the air because you're not whole, baby. Man, 13, you be making some shit. The magazines ain't gonna kill us. Oh, they ain't, baby, huh? Why they on that shelf? Shooting holes in your body, in your aura field, so you can't float. When you was born out the mama womb, if you was born straight out the womb into some ocean or pool or something like that, you could have continued swimming under that water forever. But somehow they pull you outside the water, cut your umbilical cord off, and you started dying. Man will have 120 years of spirit in his ass, and he's gone. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, let his motherfucking ass rust. You start dying time you took your first breath. Try to learn how to breathe this air, because it's still water, but it's oxygen. You outside of what you're supposed to be, and that's in your body 80% of water. That's why when the woman gets inside the shower, it's warm and hot, feel good. You want to play with the tatas. Oh, it feels so good, lathering up your body. Oh my gosh, I don't want to get in this water. Oh, you get in the tub, you put your legs all up, you put candles around and stuff. It's just like you back in the ocean again. You don't want to be disturbed. You go to sleep, you meditate, now you're reading a book, you doing everything, listening to some smooth jazz music. You ain't never listen to no fast music in the shower, do you? You ain't never listen to no fast music when you're taking a bath, do you, woman? Do you? And it's some slow, sexy, smooth music. The same kind of mermaids play that in the oceans. Because you miss what you missed where you fell from. Oh, man, you talking some crazy shit now. I am. You miss that water. You don't want to get at that water. And you get at that water, you go right back to this illusion again and get mad. And you're like, damn. And every child, every woman always thought they was a mermaid when they was a baby. And some still do. And your hair just fall down in the water. You feel so good. You miss mama water. You miss mama milk, that water that licks for a life on you. Because you fell from grace, because you want to be adored. And why do you want to be adored? Because the love from the heart wasn't good enough for you. You wanted more. You wanted the diamonds and jewels and pearls. You want everybody to look at you. You want to be the best there is, and you're still doing it today. So you got to seduce people and tempt people with your makeup on and your one weave in your hair and your high heels and all this other kind of stuff and your G-strings and all that kind of stuff. Put tattoos all over your body to seduce somebody, and it's not you. And you don't learn. So you cast forever. You're going to be casting this hell forever because you don't want to come back home. Because you don't see when a real righteous one come to get you. Trying to throw the hook back and try to pull you back because you've been cast out. You got cast too far out. And you think you know it all. And you don't know nothing. Enlightenment is enlightenment, not outlightment. I bring information from inside of me, not out formation that you get from out here and bring it back out here and try to spit it back out. See, majority of everybody bring information from out here and bring that shit back in and blow that shit back out, regurgitate it. I bring it from inside of me and from the deep. I wasn't born in a hospital. I was born on the beach. You were born on the beach? 13, how you born on the beach? I was born on the beach. Smiling in the sunshine, still connected to the mom. All my dreams be about going back into the water with dolphins on the fish, going back out to an island. The Isle of Man. I think the Moors are the Isle of Man. You find the mermaid fountains and all this kind of stuff all around the world. All about the water, baby. All the pyramids are about the water, baby. But you still don't think you're a water being. Do you? Nah. Because you don't know what the fall of man really about. And then we got these little knucklehead fools out here be kicking all the religious stuff. Think they kicking some religion. You ain't kicking nothing. Because you just being reeled in on something else. Because you still don't see the female as the God. But you came out of her womb. And the dolphin is called the womb. Sirius Sun C is the womb. And the oracle is the whale. Man, 13, you in that bullshit. You go look it up. They got a so-called devilfish in the ocean too. Ugly devilfish with horns on his head. But you call yourself a serpent. The serpent is the wise one. Wisdom. But what? I don't like you no more, 13. I never die. I plays with you, fool. I play with you good. Cause I'll tell you about how you don't understand about real history and information. Because you read about the Christ and everything else, and I'm gonna tell you about the caress. And I keep telling you about that because I'm the best. Anyway, just like in the little holiday stuff, and everybody out here still be doing their little holiday stuff, celebrate their little holiday. Gonna be coming up with their little Christ Xmas, which is the massacring of the Moors, which the Vatican got that fish hat on top of his head. He telling I got these fish on a hook, got them on stretched out on a hook, like gonna put them on a weight scale and sell them. The caress beings. Instead of you being coming one with the all again in her presence, you go deliver presents around the planet. Giving people, oh, I'm gonna give him a present, I'm giving him a present. You are the backwards people in the fucking world, and all you gonna perish. Because you're supposed to be in the presence of the all. And bring that heart back in, that 4 rituals back into the heart, that sacred heart. From the 21st to the 25th. In the presence of the all. In the rising of the sun. That's caress. But you thought it was the Christmas. And then you watch a little Pope with a little Santa Claus hat, the Satan Claus hat, which is red and white, which represents Kemet. High and low coming together, bringing the low and higher together. As in Namer or Nam or man. And Pope got the red and white bringing the east and west together. Because Satan goes to and fro across earth, destroying the land. And I'm confused now, 13. Let's continue these little stories. Because I'm going to show you how deep it goes. You want some more? Because I'm going to tell you stuff that nobody knows. Since I'm talking about the nose, let's talk about Rudolph Red-Nosed Reindeer. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was a very little shy little dog, or whatever the story goes, how it goes like that, But he was a special child, a gifted child. But nobody liked his light on his nose because he was born enlightenment. He was born enlightenment. So he had that red nose that took away from the red chakra, but he had that red nose that came out with light. Nobody wanted to play with him because he was different, so he felt like a lonely soul. Oh, Mr. Rudolph with the red nose. So they put a black dot back over his nose. Try to keep him calcified. Keep him in the darkness. I don't like this red dot on my nose. I'm going away from home. Nobody likes me. I'm going up into the mountain to the that big old Satan abominable snowman. Everybody say he gonna eat me alive, but he's this little old boy. When that light came out, I blinded his ass. Cause I went into his cave and I let my light shine blue. Cause I was enlightened already, so I went into this dark cave where that abominable snowman was hanging at. And I gave him bright light. And I changed his ass. And he became my friend. Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. Enlightened soul that came back on the planet that they didn't know nothing about. So now Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, the enlightened soul or enlightened reindeer, he leads the sled through Xmas days and all this kind of bull crap right there, right? Carrying that fat jolly green Santa around. Because Rudolph is now the enlightened one that they respect. Because he already had the light he came back with, but they didn't know nothing about that light. Like I came back with some light that they didn't know nothing about this light. But you want to worry about a big fat Santa going down your chimney. And down the dark chimney, they call that dark chimney smoke soot. But when you was really born a long time ago, that soft spot on your head was a hole, just like a dolphin or a porpoise or a whale. But he gonna clog it up with some black soot, so you can breathe right. And he gonna come down into your temple and calcify your temple down there. That's Satan. That fat, dirty, stinking motherfucker that you talk about, Saturnalia. Hey, you ain't ready for it. Name some of them names that he putting on little things. I'm talking Noel, Joel, and all them other kind of ales, names that Rudolph and them talk about. But he was an enlightened reindeer, and y'all didn't even know that whole story, did you? That was all about enlightenment. Rudolph was the enlightened one. He came back enlightened. But you thought it was just a song and a story. They've been giving you hints all these times, baby. I'm a fools with it, right? But I'm cools with it, right? Because I'm going to tell you what the dudes with it, right? So when I come out here and tell you that 85% of the people going to perish, 8 plus 5 is 13. 13 means death. And then you rebirth something new, right? But if it's the 13th cycle, it's the last of the cycle, the 85% is not going to be rebirth. They're just going to get perished with the pain of 13. So 85% of the world is going to get pain. Perish at 13. But if 85 gonna get perished, it's 15% gonna make it, right? No, I say 15% gonna make it, but 15% is 1 plus 5 is 6. But it's an upside down world. That 6 is a 9 upside down. Only 9% gonna make it. Because 9 means 9 months to birth, 9 months to a new beginning. I am 913. So when I say 50%, only 9% gonna make it. Because it's a new beginning of a new earth, a new haven, while the rest of it get cleansed off. And 85% catch the hell of 13 pain. He think he's a judge. Yeah. you looking at the physical form. You don't know what's inside the soul, baby. So when I come out here, I go reach different people on different levels at a certain time, certain groups of certain different people, whoever they are. It's all about the female, because the females are the sisters, the daughters of Earth, the sea stars. So when the sea star is risen up, then the sea star will get the information out of me from my vibrations, then they start helping raise the men up. You see what I'm saying? Some men will get the information too to help alone. That's how it goes. That's how the story is told. But it's the female has to be lifted up, because it's all about the female. She's the crown jewel. She's the Zion. She's the Z. She's the Ion. She's mama's daughters. And some can't handle it when I come try to get them. I ain't gonna tell you some stories. Some go crazy about it. You know what I mean? And they don't understand my mission here. My mission is Zion. I've been saying it for the longest. My mission. My mission. My Zion is the woman. Jeremiah tells you best. Jeremiah is my son. Go read the book of Jeremiah. And I keep telling you this, but you don't hear me though. Because you think you know some shit, don't you? I'm just playing with you right now. I ain't give you about. I ain't give you half of the shit yet. Excuse my language. I ain't give you nothing yet. Still. Every time a different stage come up, I'm bringing some different shit for you. I'm gonna blow your fucking minds off. Man, oh man, I was man. Now you see why I don't be giving a care about what people say? I want you to hate me. Because they don't have a clue. Because they're not going to make it anyway. You know what I mean? They're going to get bored up in some tar pits. Real talk. That's just some real talk. I don't know. They can talk all the ascension shit that they want to. They ain't sending a goddamn where. Hell, they just send it to a goddamn pot. Let me tell you, matter of fact, let me go ahead and go tell you. Let me tell you. When you see catch a lot of fish, when they go sleep like in the ocean, like a bunch of little fish and stuff, they already have their heads down like little zombies and get on a pole, and they don't even move. They don't even see nothing. They don't see nothing coming to get their little monkey ass. A lot of people gonna be like this zombies when their soul's starting to leave out their body, because the vibration gonna change the planet, and what little spirit they had left in them is gonna die out. Because all your life you around here eating shrimp, which is roaches, lobster, which is roaches, crabs, which is whatever it is. Like crabs, but these shrimp, lobster, and crabs they're scavengers. You was told not to eat these things too, because they're the cleaners of the ocean at the bottom of the sea. So everything that falls in the water that goes to the bottom, like all the fish doo-doo, goes to the bottom to these shrimps, crabs, and lobsters. When a big cruise ship comes by and they drop all this shit into the ocean water, it goes just like a big bunch of shit falls down into the ocean. When airplanes fly over, they drop this shit into the water too. So all this human shit and toxins goes into the oceans all over the world. And the fish eat it and they shit it out. Everything else eat it and they shit it out. And it goes down to the scavengers of the ocean to eat crabs, shrimps, and lobsters. Then you go get trapped you get the lobster that's been trapped in a cage. And take it home on your plate and you throw it on that grill, and then you put that butter up on it to eat your nasty ass poison scavenger shrimp, which kills your DNA also. And they call it the dead man's fetus out the crab, blue crab, green crab, snow crab. But you ain't going crab because you like getting stuff buttered up. You like things being buttered up, don't you? You the one being buttered up. Is your monkey ass been buttered up and you don't even see it? Buttered up. Some goddamn butter to shine. Because you can't shine. You don't have no more shine on light forces out of you. Can't shine, so you got to put some butter on your goddamn ass. Because you're a dead soul walking. That's what you is. And you can fall all to these set traps. They'll set all these traps around the world for you because they're setting traps. Setting traps, you get it? Satan. They're setting traps for you all around the world. And you going into that crab, that little crab is going in up because you're the bottom feeder. You like doing shit out here on the bottom. You still got a lot of hate in your heart. You worry about a lot of other stuff and you don't even see what's really going on. Because you're the fish of the sea and don't even know it, just out of water. And the parliament is nothing but the crown jewel. That's it. You got a barracuda run the crown. Stop. But the woman fell from grace. She fell. That was Satan, and she has to be lifted back up. The Most High daughter, she has to be lifted back up. But all her daughters, she's gonna turn her back on all that. She tells you, they ain't gonna make it. And like Joshua went out into the nature for 40 days and 40 nights. Some say the fast, or they say the wilderness. He went back into nature for 40 days and 40 nights. He was out there in nature trying to get himself right, gets cleansed. Satan fucking with him on every different level. Satan was on a higher vibration, whatever. These jinns messing with him on every level. But he wasn't been tempted by all that stuff. He wasn't tempted by that seducing harlot, Hoover, heathen, whatever you call that woman, Jezebel. With a hook, Jezebel pulling you in. You feel what I'm saying? That's a seducing spirit. That seduced her and got her, and she's still trying to seduce everybody else out here. Any woman out here showing their body and stuff, seducing spirit. That's a temptress. That's a demon. She's under the spell of a jinn. That's why they say the woman is cursed. Because she's still under the spell of a jinn, trying to attract men in from making them stay down their lower self. Because she don't want to go up. She's done. That's why her body's supposed to be covered. Her head's supposed to be covered. Because then, only thing you can see now is the eyes. And then you can see the soul. But they want you to see everything else. Look at my titties and look at this. Look at all this stuff. Because they want you to track somewhere. Because then that demon inside got your ass. Hit you across your head when you ain't looking. Club you. Now you see why they said the woman is cursed. Because she's been cursed with that spell. With that spirit. She went outside the garden. She did it. Come on. She was the beautiful spirit. And she's just, that Jen said you could be beautiful all the time. Sleeping Beauty. Put on a goddamn spell and she's still on the one today. Can't stay out that mirror. I'm put lipstick all over my face and cut my eyebrows. Goddamn demon. Oh, yes, they can be saved. And they're being saved. Only a few, the chosen few. You will see them. They had their hair covered up. No, their face be clear. They're not showing their bodies. They're not doing nothing outside of nature. They're with nature. They love nature. Eat fresh fruits and stuff. They're respectable. If you're showing your body, you're not respectable. You're a temptress. But we are born naked. And you was told to put some goddamn clothes on your body because you're around heathens and demons. And you're tempting people. And you're doing it again. Showing your ass all up in the air. Head to the ground. But you don't hear me though, do you? Nah, you don't hear me though. Your mind gone. Just want to throw your ass up in there like an animal, like a dog. Spray your scent around. Get this ass, boy. That's all you think about. Oh. Yeah. I'm mama's son. I'll be back in the mind, but I don't care. Because it's the truth. That's why when the Moors left Kemet and the Moors went into different places, they didn't take no woman with them. Because the woman was cursed. So they had to go try to get people right. The Essenes had to try to get them right. Because the woman fell under the spell of the jinn. Now you getting the stories? See, I mess with anybody. The woman was cursed. They had to try to find a way to cleanse them. There was once the wise woman sat on top. They failed. Instead of rising back up with conscience right now, they're going to trick you with high heel shoes like I rose back up. Look at me, look at me. I rose back up, look at me. And you don't have a clue. Hey, hit the dislike button on this. I don't care. You ain't hurting me. You're only hurting yourself because you can't face the facts and ask for forgiveness. See, you still sinning because you won't ask for forgiveness. And you mad. You mad at the truth because it's hurt. You know deep down in your DNA that you know what you do. You be doing some wrong shit. Always tempted man. You know the hell you doing. We put on those little stank ass shorts, walk at them to the mailbox, tempting, seducing somebody. Child, my light bill gotta be paid. Fuck that. I ain't fight you for free because I don't think I get as much ski. See, I learned that from P-A-I-D. Choosy Susie. You can't find yourself. That's why you'll feel lonely when you find yourself, because now you're getting away from all that attachment. You're detaching from all that stuff, so you'll feel lonely like a lonely spirit. Because a lonely spirit is the one that goes out into the dark room and is the only candlelight. He lights up the whole room. He's illuminated now. He's enlightened now. Because the deep ocean is dark. I can't see where I'm going. I'm scared of this darkness. But you'll be protected because you're coming back home. But you don't want to come back home. You don't want to be lonely for a moment. You just got to be attached to somebody. Because you need an attachment because you're used to attachments. You get it now? Give it to you real. I like to joke with you and poke with you, but I'm going to tell you the truth that'll make you choke with you. So I'm just going to hard to swallow this right here. It's true. You know what you did. Now it's time to come clean. It's time to be raised back up. It's only happened in the last 6,000 years. It wasn't no Adam and Eve. It was a whole nation called Eve. Yeah. And she seduced Adam. All them different Adams. Ooh, she's sexy. Oh, look at the little bums. They say, let's slay these fools. They dumb. And that's when you got punished. Mama and them saw what happened and said, man, what you doing? What you doing, Mark? What you doing, baby girl? I'm using this dumb ass. He wanna be dumb and go act dumb. Look at him. Call himself Adam. I kick his ass in the nuts. But you ain't supposed to do that. You're supposed to teach him. I ain't got time to be teaching this fool. He wanna follow me everywhere I go. Just like a little dog. And still to this day, the man do the same thing. They go to the strip club and pay. The man don't make no money. The woman make all the money. And they still go to the strip club, spend all the money, and look at the woman at the strip club. That don't make no sense. They'll never have man's night, they have woman's night. When the woman make all the money, they don't want to got all the jobs. But the dumbass man still trying to come up with the money to get inside the club to see the woman. Still got them. These women still got them. I love my woman. Because they're my sea stars. And I'm a mama's son. Amun-Ra. But backwards, you are Amma. So I am the mama looking back at you as you don't even know it. What you mean you Amma? Oh my goodness. But you need to take heed. It's time to become natural. Just like you was born as a baby, a child. You came here natural. But you want to get hooked with that J. That Johnny and Johnson baby powder and baby milk and all that bull crap and throw it on the baby and get him all clogged up. And all the women want to put on glitter, makeup now and stuff. That glitter, they go to the club, all that little glitter. I'm like, why do you want to shine? Because you lost your shine. You lost your soul. That's why you looked up glittering. That's why the diamonds is your best friend, because you remember the time you used to glitter like a diamond and shine. Oh, you lost it, baby. That's why it's the diamond's best friend. It's a woman's best friend. She missed that. She can come back and get it. She tighten up. Ask for forgiveness. And today, women still want to be adored and want to be the number one. They still. Women get jealous for the woman quick. It's serious. And then the woman gets this, then they're so bad, they call themselves like a feminist group. They gotta hate men now. Something that's even worse. Because you still didn't get balanced and get back right with your companion. Yeah, I bet you thought you knew it all, woman. I love my woman now. Trust me. Because I know you the world. And without you, there can't be no boys or girls. But life will goes on. As you was the beginning, there will come an end to you too. If you don't want to follow the rules, you have to go too. Mama tell me this. Mama tell me what to say. She love her daughters. She miss her daughters. But her daughters don't want to learn no lessons. Nobody wants to learn lessons. They wants to keep getting mad and don't understand that. Here, this how check this out. This is how you know if you becoming enlightened and that you have passed all this reincarnation state on the planet. When you see a baby, the baby can be Chinese, so-called black, so-called white, so-called anything. You'll have love for that baby, something going wrong with it, because you once upon a time you was at one corner of the four corners of the place of the world, and you feel that baby. You are calm with everything, and you're like, you don't have no hate for no bull crap. Them people right there still stuck in lobster cages. They just fish up, they fish flopping out here. That's all they is. They still in that little crap, they in that Chapman spell. They still in that tip, that siren out there in the water. That mermaid that was out there called the siren. She put you on a Chapman spell. So that's why these people out here are so attracted to the police lights and getting beat up by police and going to protests, because they still under a spell. They go down there to fight and stuff because they under a spell. That's why sirens everywhere. And then all kind of blue light specials, little Walmart looking warless. Well, let me go. This your boy, the Super Son, the Super Man, and I'm telling you some good stuff. You're the fallen man, and for man to rise back up, your woman have to rise back up, and you have to start doing right. You have to start eating right. You have to start living right. You have to start being right. You know, you got to start having hate and jealousy of your other sisters and your brothers. You know, you the one have to get your DNA right, because your glow has left you. Your glow has left you. I'm here to try to bring it back to you. This your boy. I'm gonna come with some other stuff for you too. I'm gonna tell you some stuff. Nah, I ain't gonna tell y'all that one. Let me finish one more thing. The two eyes is like a doorway into the soul, right? We know this. It's like going to a house with a double doors. You get to the house, you don't know who's home. You can see in the house, you see the living room and everything. And sometimes when they put the glasses of shades on their face, that's like the shades just being drawn. But somebody behind them peeping. But you can't see who back there peeping, because you can't see behind that shades that they're wearing on their face. What's inside the house? You got different chambers inside the house, different rooms inside your brain, because you're trying to look inside the house. But a demon be hidden somewhere in one of the rooms. Might be back there in the master room. Might be over there in the bathroom. Might be in a cabinet, a cupboard or something. Might be in the attic up there, waiting on top. And you trying to look inside my eyes. You never know who you're looking at. We look into my eyes. Some people are hollow inside. There ain't nothing inside their house. No furniture, no nothing. Just a big empty house with a bunch of empty spirits inside of that being controlled. Because you got a lot of spinners around your body called spinner spirits. They're just spinning around. They come out the water, they're spinning around. It's going around spinning. They be all around your body, spinning. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. Go. All the different voices coming inside your head, telling you to go here, go do that. Go here, go here. You hearing stuff. You hearing stuff. Whispering them whispers, telling you to go do something that you don't want to do. Because your mind ain't right, baby. You gotta get your mind right. It's real talk. Because you're supposed to be one with everything. But you don't hear me though. So boy, I'm out. Super Son, Super Man, 13 Son, 13 Love, 13 Wisdom, 13 Knowledge, and 13 Respect. And when you say Ahaba, Hashem, Yeshua, go look it up. It's a 13 to 1. Man.